What up, everybody? Bitcoin's currently trading at $66,812. Definitely seen some upward momentum. We're up like 4 grand since my last video, so that's pretty good. Hopefully we can go ahead and break that 68,000 mark. And yeah, I would definitely like to see Bitcoin back around 73,000 by the end of November. But yeah, so last week we went and looked over at Kaspa. When we did our video, it was sitting at 13.8. It is now currently down to 13.4. So, still around the exact same spot and all that fun stuff. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to check in on our Kaspa trading bot, do all that fun stuff. And we're going to set up a trading bot for Sui. Yeah, I know it's not a spec mine, but we'll have some spec mine videos coming later. Like always, if you want to get content early or have more say in what kind of content comes out, go ahead and join my Patreon, help support the channel. Also, check out the links down below. There's one for Pinex. If it's your first time joining up, you get like a trading fee discount. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so last week we set up our trading bot over on Kaspa. And the results of that, if you look at it as a whole, it's kind of down. But if you're new to these trading bots, which I wouldn't say I'm new, but not a pro. Also, this is not financial advice. Do not listen to people on YouTube on how to, make money and whatnot. But since last week, my trading bot has done 86 transactions, which is like definitely what I want. Essentially, if you don't know what happens is as Kaspa goes down, it buys Kaspa. As Kaspa goes up, it sells Kaspa. And yeah, so nice thing. As far as my arbitrage profit, which is the profit from the going up and going down, we're up 86 cents. My holding of just Kaspa, if I were just, which also, my holdings of just the Kaspa are down $2 and a penny and a half, which is 2% of how much we put in there, which, I mean, really not that bad. My total loss currently is $1.14. But if you were to buy a Kaspa miner and just mine the Kaspa, then, well, you just wouldn't, your Kaspa would be worth way less on top of having a miner that's going down in value because the price of Kaspa is going down in value. But aside from that, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and record that at $1.16 for this week. We're going to do negative for week 1, but Kaspa will go down to 13. We're losing 25 cents a day, so we're going to do 7 times that. Oop. Nah, not going to do that. Yeah. Ooh, 1 second. Cannot see my keyboard with my mic right in front of my face. Oh, that's why. Enter. So this week in Kaspa, we lost $1.75, which, is still less than what we lost in the trading bot. Plus we got 86 cents. So, well, it's included in our loss. But yeah, so definitely still better than buying a KS0 Pro. Definitely curious to see how it continues out. And today we're going to set up a trading bot on Sui. I have not set up on a trading bot on Sui. It's only been on TradingView since May. Cool. A lot of chart to look at. But this will also show you kind of how I go about setting up my charts. Currently on Sui, we're trading at $2.02. We recently had a dip down to like, when was it? Right here on Thursday last week. I really wanted to do the video then, but I didn't. And because I didn't do the video, I didn't do the trade. So Let me get that out of the way. Okay, so here's going to be our start point at $2.02. Draw a line and we'll color it green for our start. For a low, kind of looking for somewhere where there's a lot of support and resistance. Right down here at $1.60 seems like a good point. Let's go ahead and we'll draw a line here. We'll make that our red one, or we won't trade under there. Not necessarily that we won't trade, but we'll rethink our bot strategy once it goes below that line. Currently for a high, we're sitting at $1.37. By the way, I do hold Sui. I just don't have a bot for it, but I would really like to have a bot for it. And after that, it's kind of uncharted territory. So let's see, what is the gap from here to here? Right there's a 16% gain from where it's at now to all-time high. And to that line where I want to end my trade, well, not end it, but where it'll close, is a 20% drawdown. So a little bit more risk than reward in this trade, but because Sui's new, it just got USDT or USDC, a stable coin. I definitely potentially see Sui going up to, I don't know, I would like to see Sui at $3. So let's just go ahead and do that. Currently, this trade is based off of no more information aside from the fact that I like Sui. We'll make that one purple. So, and if it were to hit that, it would be a 48% gain, which could be really nice. So we're going to come over here, go to trading bot, or right here. And then we're going to find Sui. Also, they do have their own trading bots. You can set those up. I like to make my own just because there's a little bit more control. We're going to do $1.60 for the low end. I feel like $1 if everything goes bad. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go with $1.60. We're going to write it there because that was previously a decent line of resistance. So hopefully it turns into support for us. Upper limit, we're just going to do $3 because I like that number. Now, grids, what is that? $1.40. Is that at 50? So if you don't know how grids work, is essentially how many trades you want to do between each bot. Essentially, you always want this number to be profit per grid. So that's every time you do a buy and sell. Like if it goes up a little bit, it buys some, and then goes down, it sells some, or goes down, buy some, goes up, sell some. That's how many profit. So if it goes through like 10 grids, I'll make between 0.75 and 1.25, 1.7%. Essentially. Let's see. And essentially you want to be able to maximize that. I kind of like, so there's going to be a good balance between getting a lot of grids, because the more grids, the more grids you have, the more grids and the more volatile the coin is, the more trades you'll get, which means the more profit in the long run. But also you want to keep it so it's still actually profitable to execute trade, because if it's just banging out trades but they're super like micro trades, you're not going to make any money, and that's going to be bad. So 75 to 0.5 0.43% and 0.98%. That doesn't seem too bad to me. Yeah, I think I like 50 better. And for this trade, for I think going on for this series for the trading bots, we're just going to do $100 into all the trading bots just because, I don't know, it gives us an easier way to realistically picture how much has gone up. Because if I pull out 105, I made 5%. Cool. So we're going to throw 100 into this bot. And more advanced things. We talked about this a little bit in our other video. If you guys want a full just trading bot walking through Pionex video, comment it down below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all those fun things. That helps with the channel, helps these videos rolling out. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead. Everything looks good. For anyone who thinks technical analysis is this really hard thing, nope, it's a giant guess. And especially with these trading bots, it makes it really easy just because you kind of set it, forget it. The max drawdown I have from here is 20%. So if it goes down there, I'm going to lose 20 bucks. Who cares? But I have a greater upside. And even in just getting back to that all-time high, there could be a lot of play in there. And yeah, profits. But yeah, so we have our zone we're going to trade in. We're going to see what happens. We'll probably do another one of these videos either next Monday or next Tuesday. Yeah, you guys have a good night. Make sure to comment, like, do all those fun things down below. And yeah, peace out.